first question for you as a Rivers resident who carries out business activities and who lives apparently in the land flowing with milk, oil, and dirty air. And no, this is not me painting Port Harcourt bad. This is not me trying to, what's the word? What's that popular phrase they like to use? Is this sell short? Or no, there's a particular phrase people like to use. Demarketing. Yes. No, not demarketing River State. No, telling you as it is right now. It's a huge problem that people in this area have been with for the better part of a decade. Very, very vexing. But this morning, one of the trendy topics, or one of the trendy posts from yesterday was that report from Budget, alleged from Budget. I'm really ignoring the one from Budget. I'm going back about 2-3 years ago, right? Talking about the richest states in Nigeria. All right. So from about 3-4 years ago till today, it's pretty much remained the same. If you remember, I think it was earlier on this year, we had the conversation as to foreign direct investment, how we can get it back into River State after reading that report that not a lot of foreign direct investment came into in this jolly old state of ours. But here it is. Now see where we are talking about. You see, top 10 list, obviously Lagos number one, no hoo-ha there, followed by jolly old River State, and then followed by the Federal Capital Territory. Then interestingly, for 2024, this report here says Ogun State, right? In previous years, it used to be Lagos, Rivers, then Akwa Ibom State and Delta State. But now, maybe because oil revenue, it keeps fluctuating up, left, right, and center. But you see, in the latest report, right, particularly the one from Budget that got everybody wagging a few days ago, or rather yesterday in particular. So you have Port Harcourt, right, and then somewhere between 5th and 7th position, right. In fact, after Port Harcourt on that list was Owerri, Imo State. And I'm like, what in the devil, heaven, 7 demons, 7 angels, and all the other host of all the supernaturals is going on there? So, my question to you is this, right? With this report saying that Lagos is still number one with approximately 651.2 billion, right, in terms of revenue, and River State, Naira, by the way, is still number 2. For perceived wealth, this is an emotional question. So I'm not going to be. I didn't invite any economics to. This is an emotional question for you. Knowing what you know now, that Imo State, Owerri, not too far from us, our next door neighbor, you can literally trek there, right? Apparently, it's just under about 300 million. Perceived wealth less than River State that has all the oil wells. Are you impressed with the, in quote, wealth of River State? It's a very emotional question I'm asking this morning. If you ask the average Lagos person, they tell you, oh, you are the richest state. Say yes now, we get them. See, we have skyscrapers, we have this, we have that. Are you, as a Rivers person, it's very, like I said, it's a very emotional question. No time for jargons, GDP, OTP, all those. No, none of that.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk. On 92.3 Nigeria Info.
As always, turn down the volume of your radio set. Refrain from making derogatory or defamatory comments. Didn't see or hear it? Please do not make mention of it. Keep your comments civil. 017-923-0002, 017-923-0007, 017-923-0002, 017-923-0007. All right, at Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH is where you'll find us on Facebook and on X at Nigeria Info. PH at Nigeria Info. PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. Like I said, it's a very emotional question I'm asking you this morning. All right, if you go online, check any reports right now, anyone, right? Tell me how it makes you feel that, in quote, the treasure base of the nation, right, is still just number two. Just number two. And when I say number two, I'm not saying that Lagos has maybe officially maybe 10 billion naira or $10 billion or whatever. Just more. No, it's a very wide bet. It's almost as far as the east is from the west. That kind of disparity. Victor is in Rumokrushi. Victor, good morning to you.
Okay, good morning.
Good morning.
You talk about the power report.
No, power is from 10 o'clock. Anything power is from 10 o'clock. Okay? Anything power, 10 o'clock. We are going to unfold this morning. So this power update is going to be very, very, very volatile. I can tell. It's already in my bones. All right. Good morning, Jude. As a Port Harcourt boy, I do not think I am happy that we are still number two after all these years. It's been said over and over and over again that we are still not living to the potential of this great state. It cannot be good that even Owerri that you mentioned is seemingly very close to us. I know they're happy. Well, what do you do? Really, what do you do? Once again, it's a very emotional question. I know this is not about envy or greed or I'm jealous of Lagos. No. Please, once again, listen to the question, right? Based off these reports, if you don't believe our report, go online. There are several of them. All right, go online, read them, right? Whether it's the IGR generated by each state. Or the amount of foreign direct investment, basically amounting to the wealth of a state. When they say some states have money, this state is a rich state. Lagos, Rivers, then you now start to have anywhere between Akwa Ibom, Imo. I still can't believe him. This is no downer on Imo State. No, but if you look at the figures, right? Imo State is what from recent reports about 19.2. I'm going to share it with you. 19.2 something billion. River State is just 500,000 more, or 500 million rather, 500 million more. And you're like, how? Look around you, ladies and gentlemen, this morning. Do you really feel like you are in a rich state? Do you? We're getting back to our conversations, and if you just joined us this morning, I just stepped outside to just look out the window. It is very dark. It's really cloudy. It looks like it's going to start pouring anytime soon. And when we were younger, we used to have this showers of blessing. We used to sing that sing very passionately as children. And no, it wasn't because it was dry season, no, but because we liked to play in the rain. And then there was this euphemism that when the rain comes, it comes on everybody, giving everybody a chance to grow, because water would make the plants grow. So whether you are rich, whether you are poor, there is a chance during a rainy season for blessings to meet you. So I'm going to say that, hopefully metaphysically, and hopefully trying to encourage and motivate anybody who's listening to us this morning, that whatever happens with this rain, whether it brings down pools or whatnot, it's still a chance for you to see blessings come your way. Now, whilst we're on that, take a look around you, wherever you are. If you have stayed or lived well enough in this city, in Port Harcourt, and in Rivers State, generally speaking, would you say you feel like you are in a state that has money, a rich state? Really? Would you? Now, once again, this is I had the reports from like I said, I have from 2022, 2020 down to 2024. Now, Lagos is still number one, 101 billion. This was 2022, by the way. Rivers came second, and recently Rivers is still second. But you see, the disparity between Rivers, Akwa Ibom, Imo, and Delta State is just about 3 billion. In fact, between Rivers and Imo State back then, 2022, Rivers said by GDP had 19.72 billion. That's Rivers State, right? For Imo State, our neighbors here, just down the road, trek it. In fact, once you reach that Isiokpo roundabout, you can just start walking. Like 2 hours, you get there by leg. But if you take car, 15-20 minutes. By the time you get to Mbize, you see Futo, bam bam, you're on the way. No shaking. 19.02 billion. That's how much money they have as regarding GDP. But if you look at Lagos, yes, Lagos has slums. Lagos has a lot of dirty areas. If you ever been to the quick areas in Lagos, you'll be like, what, people live like this? Yes. Yet the average Lagosian feels they are in they can tell that they're in a rich place. When you see the tall skyscrapers, when you see the fashionable buildings, when you get to the fancy cars and the whatnot. We have flashy cars here and nice. Look, let me even be honest. I don't think in terms of architecture, like the lovely homes people like to build, I don't even think Port Harcourt has as many beautiful homes as Benin. That is a conversation for another day. But do you really feel like you are in a rich state? Do you? After all, this is the treasure base of a nation.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
Hello, Port Harcourt. With Jude, 92.3 Nigeria Info.
Well, Zion is joining us this morning. Zion, good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. Jude.
Good morning.
This aspect of feeling is
a very emotional question.
A man can stay in one room, his wife and his 3 children. They are happy and comfortable. The wife will even be expecting another baby. But there are other people living in the duplex. Every day, na enmity. Every day, na quarrel. See the difference? The truth is, as for River State, yes, we can feel that sensation that we are in the city. This has to do with those who have traveled, not those who are just in one place waiting for rumor. If you have traveled out of Port Harcourt, you will appreciate Port Harcourt. I want to be honest to you. There are some states you will go to. If you say before you come into Port Harcourt, you need a visa, you need a paper to clear you.
Interesting.
We are traveling. We've seen how the former governor transcend Port Harcourt to another level, to a smart city. In every second, people are moving. But we living in this city, what are we doing? Can we take advantage of the nightlife? Now there are street lights. What are you doing? We are waiting aliens to come and bring nightlife in Port Harcourt. It's not possible. It's in Lagos. I stand to be corrected. Lagos grow with propaganda. Do you know the crime rate going on in Lagos? They don't report it. But the ones here, they will report them. The newspapers were against us. The media were against us.
You feel the media is against Port Harcourt. Why? That's a very interesting question.
Do you know the kind of crime rate that is going on in Lagos? They don't report them. Do you know the snatching, the kidnapping, a lot of criminal activities? Okay, look at the early crisis we have in the Niger Delta region. I challenge anybody. There was nothing like a marginalization in the Niger Delta region. Few people were given money to cause problem in the Niger Delta region so that the companies can leave. They were paid to do that job, dirty job. To them, they thought they are fighting for supremacy. I challenge any of those agitators. Mention one that built the state-of-the-art university or health center or a mass center from the agitation. Mention one. Just one. And yet they say, oh, we are fighting for the Niger Delta. Mention one that is paying the school fees. You went to the port. All of you are Niger Delta people are being from the agitation. I am paying your school fees for this year. Mention one. But they gave them billions of naira. They are traveling abroad. We destroy the air. But I want to assure them we are going to rebuild River State. Port Harcourt is like the capital city for all the Niger Delta region. Rivers, Bayelsa, Delta, and I think other states, we see River State as our capital city. And we are going to bring back nightlife. We'll go to Port Harcourt Township, we'll go to Diobu, we'll go to our environment. I don't know, growing up as a child, there's a place normally called Beribabu. I don't know if you still remember. I can't locate that location now, but anybody that knows it will remind me. Beribabu used to be like a 24-hour economy. Every day people are in Beribabu. Here in Port Harcourt, businesses are flourishing. If you want to get job opportunity, go there. If you want a business, go there. It was a conglomerate of tribes from the region.
Okay, so but before you were saying the nightlife is a big role to play in improving the economy. But once again, like I said, this is a very emotional question. You feel that this place where you are right now has that air of a decent, rich, wealthy city?
Sir.
Hello, Zion.
All that is needed
to
make here one of the rich environment, we have the potentials. But we only need the knowledge. Most of the beach in Lagos, private and community that build them. It's not the Lagos state government. Now come to River State, the Akasa region we are talking about, where their school is Isaka. Every day people are complaining of Isaka, and people not in Isaka to grow the economy of Isaka. We are talking about the Yorokoto, efficient settlement. Can the people of the Yorokoto make that place a festival? We talk about the Gungu Festival. Is it the federal government that built the Gungu Festival? It is the community, so we need knowledge. The kind of people we have in Port Harcourt now, I don't want to say they are not knowledgeable in the city.
But that's the thing. Okay, so let's agree with you. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, if I'm holding on here, but let's agree that it's not it's not that there is no money in Port Harcourt, but it's the passion to develop the place. Let's agree. But even with that, isn't that then enough reason for people to say, compared to this other place, this city doesn't look as wealthy as it should be?
In this comparison, like I told you, it has to do with the mindset. Do you know that there are environments in Port Harcourt if you get to like in America? Do you know that there are smart event centers, large screen, AC, sound quality? Let's look at our musical industry, our entertainment industry. Port Harcourt produces the best. But what are we doing with the best? Look at our brother, Burna Boy, who's supposed to be living here. He abandoned us to Lagos.
You see, he abandoned.
That's the problem. Look at Timaya, that's supposed to be here. Those people, Pasuma, K1, and the rest of them, they are in Lagos. They don't travel abroad. They only go there for holidays. Can Timaya relocate here and start doing party? Can Burna Boy come here and start doing shows to attract more people? Do you know that one show from Burna Boy can employ indirect employment for over 2,000 people selling drinks, selling tickets, printing banner? Oh my goodness. Stop here.
All right, thank you very much, Zion. All right, messages coming through now. Let's get to read them on WhatsApp 009-030-6416. Rivers money is only used for politics, so nothing concerning Rivers State with industrialization, job creation, etc. The moment an election ends, another campaign starts. San from Ahoda. That's not exactly true. We have the Transamadi industrial area. Let's be honest. All right, and those of you who know that place very well, you probably have seen, at least I know where it is, talking about the Independent Power Project, so I know where it is in Transamadi. And there's some manufacturing places around here in Port Harcourt. I know some people make ceiling boards in the city. Did you know that? You didn't know. But yes, there are. But does that still give you that sense? Let me explain. You see, when I've had friends who have traveled to Lagos, Abuja, and dare I even say Akwa Ibom, Uyo in particular, when they come back, they tell you that place looks affluent. Those places, yes, Lagos in particular has its good and bad sides. Everybody, almost every movie these days, it's Lagos Island, the Ikoyi Bridge. Almost every Nigerian movie, you don't have the Ikoyi Bridge, you haven't seen anything. So it gives you a sense of it's an affluent place, it's a rich place. Hey, speaking to us from Olu Obasanjo. Hey, good morning to you.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. Hi, Iyo Saluba. Hey, please call us back. Oh no. I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy. Hey, please call us back. I want to get to hear from you this morning. One Pop Promise says, are you for real? Port Harcourt does not have as many beautiful homes like Benin. My dear, you are not correct. Benin GRA is like Diobu. Really? You can't compare Benin to Port Harcourt in terms of infrastructure. But in terms of expensive phones and flashy cars, Benin comes first. Okay. Now, once again, I'm not saying Benin looks like a wealthier place than Port Harcourt. Once again, it's a very emotional question based off of the data, right? The GDP, the IGR that this state has. When you come around Port Harcourt, when you live in Port Harcourt, right? When you travel, like say you go down to Owerri, or you go down to Uyo, or you visit Calabar and you come back, are you impressed with the wealth reports of this state? That okay, this place, they say we are worth $19 billion, right? Look around. Do you feel like you are in a place where the GDP is 19 billion? That's what I said. It's a very emotional question. I'm asking you, where are the money? No. As you are moving around River State, do you feel that way? And those of you who are in Benin, please, or visit Benin, please come to my defense. So maybe I'm wrong. Probably says that Port Harcourt has nicer looking homes. Moke says, Mr. Joe, River State is rich, but the wealth is in the hands of very few individuals who are concerned about socio-economic and political hegemony. The feeling of being in a rich state isn't really there, Moke says. Friday is speaking to us from Alu. Friday, good morning to you, please.
Mr. Jude, good morning.
Good morning.
Jude, me, I'm not impressed though.
You're not?
Yes. At least I was born and raised here in River State. I'm from Delta.
Okay.
I I was opportune to represent Rivers State 1999 on a program called Naki Fest 99 at Abuja in my secondary school days. So, the 36 states, all other states were there. There was something I observed. River States, as a contingent, as a, they went there late. They went to Abuja late. When it was time for those to receive
their award,
their persons that take care of the participants. So, River State people were fighting who will take care of River State as an attend to them. River State was like, everybody's like, this is like they are coming from abroad.
The reputation was
the whole time of performance was dance drama also. The hall, the international concert hall, filled. Everybody wants to see River State. So I've also traveled to Akwa Ibom office. I observed when when the President of the Nation River, people talk about it. Akwa Ibom. So for me, I saw something more better than Port Harcourt here. So
what
I observe in River State is that the politics is too much.
Okay, Friday, ignore politics. When you are in Alu, when you move around Alu and you go to GRA, you go to Woji, when you are in all those places and a car, do you feel like you're in a rich place? Are you impressed with the wealth?
Yes, but it is not enough.
It's not enough. Okay. Ida from Nkoro. Ida, how are you?
Yeah, Jude, good morning. How are you?
Fine. Does Nkoro feel like a rich place?
This topic is a very good topic this morning. My brother, now we believe in politics and go fire and every other thing to make money. You see, back days when they are doing this canning reef, people are jubilating, selling something, people are gaining. Now, if you come back the road now, if they have a show, you see, guests are coming out to sell things, they are happy, they will map a place where they will stay. You see a lot of people. But I don't know, our tourist center is here. I want to plead with the governor of Rivers State to please that tourist center to come and renovate that place. So that people can be doing shoes, so people from Lagos, other places can come to Rivers, can invest for Rivers State. We have so many businesses, just like Zion said. It's true. But now we believe in politics, that politics will bring money. All those, this is, I think, you see people coming out selling their drinks. You see, when they do all those things, you don't see anything as cheap again. People are talking, they should please, all the states should please come together to do tourist center in that place. We have a very big in tourist beach. I'm pleading the government of Rivers to please. And do you know what bring people together again? Uber March. Government by local government. I'm telling you truth now. You won't see APC, you won't see PDP. Everybody coming together, they will be laughing. The government should please do local government, all the local government should play competition. You see all these crises that they are doing now, this House of Assembly, this, that, all of them will come play together. From there, they will share the idea. Please, the government.
It's not a bad idea. It really isn't a bad idea. Talking about using sports to unify the people. It's not. But once again, is it reflecting the perception that you have of River State? The 19 point something billion that they say you are worth in terms of GDP? Does it? Facebook PH at Nigeria Info PH with wealth reports of River State in terms of GDP. Oh, you guys are the second in the country. Do you feel like it? Do you have that same level of confidence as you would if like you were to visit another state? Does it feel like your street is a street where people have multi-millionaires? Bakel Jones says, how do you narrate a wealthy man with unemployed and starving children? Do you think he's actually wealthy? That's on Facebook, by the way. Fascinating. How do you make that comparison? Perception, Jude. That's what you are actually asking, and unfortunately, not a lot of people are understanding this. You see, in the US, people perceive that some states are wealthier, so maybe that place becomes more expensive. There's those places nicer to live in or have the better schools, but the perception is that that is the place where money has been made and can be made. Unfortunately, River State does not have this. Take this to the bank. More people will believe that they will make more millions if they were in Lagos or Abuja than they were in Port Harcourt. Perception. Thank you very much. That's from Isaac. Perception. So maybe that's what exactly I'm asking, right? How do you feel when you drive out, going down to Rumokoro, when you get to Wimpy, for example? When you navigate and you are somewhere in Eleleon, or going to Port Harcourt Refinery Road. Yeah. Do you feel like this place embodies what a wealthy state, a wealthy region should be? Are you impressed? You know how some people feel. Well, okay, I'll use myself. The first time I visited Lagos, right, and we got to Victoria, and I got to look up and I saw that big bank building. You know that this was a very big building that has a bank logo on it. Years ago, I was like, what? I was in awe. Yeah, that's what we're asking. Charles is in Bonnie. Charles, good morning to you, please.
Good morning, Jude.
Good morning.
Do you remember the music of Bob Marley that said, "In abundance of water, the fool is thirsty"? Imagine 23 local governments and no tangible investment from the state government in each of the local governments. Let me still narrow it to my local government, Bonny local government. That is the third richest local government. If you come to Bonny, you will not believe that this is Bonny, that you have been hearing the ancient kingdom and the rest of the thing. People are still living in a thatch house, a roof that is leaking in Bonny Island. And Bonny Island is very close to the ocean. When I was young, we normally get fishing trawlers at MPA jetty and East jetty. As I'm talking to you, not even a canoe at a trawler. Meanwhile, this local government has a lot of money to invest into that business. Nobody is thinking to us that will generate revenue for us. When we are young, we have love boats that convey them from Port Harcourt to Bonny, to and from. Where are those love boats? As I'm talking to you, most of our communities are closing because people are leaving the communities to the main town. There is no road. So we have governments in power that are not thinking. The only thing they are thinking is how to grab money to play federal politics, where they spend and burn the whole money they have saved for the state. Do you remember 1 billion naira every month for the River State? Where is the money? 70-something billion was quashed in 2 weeks. So our problem is with us until we call for a state meeting where stakeholders will come and say this is how we are supposed to go. River State has been a state that even the colonies remembered till tomorrow. But we are still backward. So backward.
So you don't feel the wealth. You don't see wealth around River State when you move around.
Which wealth?
Ouch.
What I'm saying in River State is individual development.
I see.
And not many residents where people will live, wake up and go and hustle.
Okay. Clement speaking to us from NTA Road. Clement, good morning to you, please.
Hi, good morning, Mr. Joseph.
Good morning, Clement.
Okay, your question, if we feel that that there is money or there is wealth.
Yeah, if you're impressed with the wealth, with the reports, they say, okay, you guys are the second richest state in Nigeria. Do you feel it? Are you impressed with that report? Is it reflecting?
If it was in 2010, 2012, 2013, I would have believed that report. But for now, I don't know what is false, or I don't know the yardstick that you've been judging
GDP.
It's like this. My business interfaces with businesses. And I must tell you that 80% of my clients are not based in Port Harcourt. My business is in Port Harcourt, thanks to the internet. Now, have I approached business in Port Harcourt? Yes. This is not going online. This is going physically to business place. In fact, I believe there is no state in JRA that I have not been to talk with a business owner. Even when you are there, you will see that the attendants are just clicking and redundant. Nothing is happening at all. There is no light. No blazing of generator. In fact, the cost of running a business alone, you see, somebody has said it now. You use almost 400k to power your business, and to pay your staff, it's not up to 150k. Now, look at where the overhead cost is going to. So how is this judgment now comes to help MPs, because the people that are spending more.
I have to go on the break, but yeah, I think your view is pretty much understood.
We'll be back.
Papa, please tell us a story.
A long time ago, there were two young lovers, Adanna and Nana, but their love was threatened by the